What's up, guys? Happy Friday. Happy release day as well. So we got a release day I've been looking forward to for a minute. We have Rare Edition Multiverse releasing today. So for those of you that may not have been around for Series 1, we have Series 2 just released today. I have been waiting like 2 months for Series 2 to come out. I was hoping it was going to be available earlier this month. It took a little while longer than anticipated, but they got it all done and it's officially released today. What up, Carlos? Good seeing you, man. Dude, long time no see. Glad I was really glad to see you grab a spot in this one, man. Happy to get to pull for you, bud. So Series 2, like Series 1, they put the entire checklist up on their website. So I'm going to drop a link to that in the chat just so I can show you guys where it's at. Let's see. If you go to rareedition.com and just they have a drop down under like the menu up top for repacks, and they have baseball Series 2 baseball. So here, I'm going to drop that link here in the chat in case anybody wants to go check that out. Series 2, dude, they put every single card on the checklist. So here's what it looks like. I think that came through in the chat. I don't know. It shows that it came through, but I'm not seeing it on my phone. Let's see, where's it at? Well, here we'll do it from scratch. All right, so if you go to rareedition.com, do a mini for Bowman Draft. You want to do a live fill for Bowman Draft? Bowman Draft live fill, you'd be running like right at about $70 a spot. Tell you what, Caesar, if you want, man, we can do that. If there's anybody else that's in on it, I can do that one off to the side. I am happy to do that. Tell you what, Caesar. Let's do that. Let's do that 70. I've already got two options up. I haven't put them on the screen just yet. But tell you what, how about this? Bowman Draft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it'd be 70 a spot, bud, if you want to grab one. So hang on, before I put any of those up though, hang tight just a minute. So let me get some numbers here first. I'm gonna let you guys pick the multiverse boxes. I know that's a little in your face. I got 2 stacks of 6. That's a fresh case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The first 4 numbers I see in the chat. All right, Caesar says 8 for me. Caesar, I'm assuming you mean the on the list, right? So Caesar, spot 8. You got it, bud. All right, I got 11, 12, 4, and 6. And there they are. 11, 12, 4, and 6. Those will be the four boxes we put. 11, 12, 4, and 6. So 4, 6, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll skip 5. 6. There's 4 and 6. And then 11 and 12 more run next to. So 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 11 and 12 on the bottom. All right. We'll do it like that. All right. So we got our 4 multiverse boxes. So this is that multiverse that I was showing you guys. So if you go to Rare Edition, hit their drop down menu, go to repacks, multiverse. This multiverse repack, the checklist. We want baseball Series 2. This is it right here. So they show you the entire checklist. Then they put the headliners up front, so you can see the big chases there. Look at Jackson Holiday PSA 10 rookie auto to 5, Acuna first Bowman auto PSA 10, Ohtani auto to 25, Jeter auto. Is that a rookie? Yeah, 94 rookie signatures. Jeter auto, it's numbered to 8650. That's crazy. That's a dime. PSA 10. Churio to 25. Bryce Harper to 50. They got a bunch here, man. So they got all the headliners, but then the big thing is if you go down a little further, They give you a complete list of like per player. If you want to see specifically if there's a player you're looking for, you can jump right into it. But then complete set, broken out by team this time. So they actually break it down by team. You can see, just grab in here. Look at the Brewers. So Christian Yelich, handful of Yelich, couple autos. It's a lot of autos. Planetary Pursuit Yelich, Jackson Churio. Planetary for him as well. So you can see every single card in the checklist, not just the ceilings, but every card in the checklist. So let you guys check that out just on your own time. I've tried to put a link. I put a link in the post. I have to put it in the comments because if I put it in the post itself, Facebook's going to suppress the post. I am guiding people off of the Facebook platform. They don't like that. So that's why I can't put the link in the post, because like I said, if I do, they're not going to show it to anybody. So, yeah, Caesar, that was one of my feedback for them after Series 1. I don't know how much that weighed into it, but I did mention that to them, that hey, like when we're doing the breaks, it is a lot easier for people on a break to look by team, because I mean that's how you're buying into the breaks, by team. So. All right, live fill. So I'm gonna add that draft in here, but I did go ahead and write up some live fill. So I got a couple of them. So first off, I've got Bowman Chrome Hobby at $40 a spot. 10 spots, each spot good for 3 random teams. This is for after the break. This has nothing to do with the 9-box break that we've got up. You don't have to be in that. You don't have to be in the 9-boxer to be in the live fills. Totally independent. Just it's something to do after the break. A lot easier to fill these if we fill as we go. So option 1 here, Bowman Chrome Hobby, $40. I think it's retailing for like $3.90. So it's a few extra bucks in there for my sorter to sort. And then I'm also going to put up here for release day, Multiverse. Slap this on one of these. So for Multiverse, for Rare Editions Multiverse, what we're going to do there is I'm going to do that as a random division. And because it's only 1 card, maybe 2, like 1 or 2 cards in each case are going to have a bonus card in them. So there are a couple boxes that'll have 2 cards. Anyone that doesn't get a card on their division for the live fill will get a pack of 24 Bowman Hobby. So I've got a Bowman Hobby box. We'll cut open. I've already got an open box from the last time we did these. I have no idea if the hit's been pulled. I don't remember. But I've got a box that's like, it's a little over halfway full, so I meant to bring that over here, but I'll grab that for any team that doesn't get that doesn't hit in the Multiverse box on the live fill. So that's $45 a spot, but again, that's for random division, so you're getting 5 teams, not 3. So I've got those 2 options, and then Caesar by request wanted to put up Bowman Draft, so I'm just kind of putting it down on a list. Bowman Draft Jumbo, that's the same box as this one. Just like in the main break, the paper would not be sorted. It's going to be auctioned off. But I've got a 10 spotter there, $70 a spot. So 1 through 10, Caesar's going to grab spot 8 to start us off with. And any of those that you guys want to grab into, we can try to fill those as we go. Don't send payment unless we close. If we don't close, you don't need to send. That way I don't have to deal with refunds. So, all right, Phil's going to grab 1 and 6. Blake's going to grab 2 on the Multiverse. Hang on, 4 and 6, Blake from Draft. Here, no, I'm sorry. No. 4, I got you. The 4 and 6 was the boxes. All right, so Multiverse spot 2 for Blake. And we can run as many rounds as you guys want. Multiverse 1 and 6 for Phil. I'm going to make sure to go in the order I got on my phone. Kurtz, let's go. Multiverse 2, Multiverse 1 and 6. Garrett, I've got... You're asking for 3 spots. The only ones I have left are 3, 4, and 5. Those are yours if you want them, bud. So I'm not. It shows up sometimes different order for different people. I'm going off what's on my phone, but I'm not gonna He's asking for 3 spots. There's 3 spots left. So Garrett, I'm gonna give you 3, 4, and 5. Ryan, if you want Multiverse spot 4 or any other number for that matter, I can put you on round 2. I anticipate we're probably gonna go through a few rounds of that one. So you okay if I put you on the next round, bud? 3 and 5, let Ryan take 4. You got it, bud. All right, Garrett's going to Let you grab that 4 spot, Ryan. Perfect. All right, real quick, I'm just going to copy and paste this real fast. Feel free to keep claiming teams, guys. I'm going to just paste this list over here real fast. Hang on. I'll catch up. Usually whenever we go live, we handle that initial wave on the live fills. So I'm going to call this one Multiverse 1. And then let me clear these spots out. Matt, do you want 5 on Bowman Chrome Hobby or Bowman Draft? Bowman Chrome Hobby's up on the screen. Bowman Draft, we're kind of improv in that one. Somebody nominated that one to go up, so I'm doing a Bowman Draft at 70, or you see over here on the left side, Bowman Chrome at 40. Which one you want, bud? Chrome Hobby, you got it. All right, so Matt's going to kick us off for Chrome. Perfect. All right, so 1 down on Chrome, 1 down on Draft, and then we just closed round 1 of Multiverse, and I got round 2 up on the screen. All right. Cool. Any other spots you guys want to drop? I'll update them as we go along. Carlos, no, haven't started yet. We haven't started the 9-box break, so I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These 9 boxes, that's the one that you took a spot in. Whenever I go live, I offer these live fills. This is the live fills that you're seeing on screen that people are claiming for is for after the break. It's easier to fill those if we do it as we go. Whenever we first start the video, there's always that initial set of claims. So we're starting to fill the live fills, and I think we're probably pretty much caught up. So once we get that initial batch of claims in, which I think we have, then we start the break. So yeah, I think we're pretty much caught up. So let's go ahead and get started. Real quick, Bowman Draft, the box in here, as was in the was mentioned in the post, guys, there is a paper spot for that one. So Draft, as well as the 22 Bowman Mega, the base paper doesn't ship. We auction that off as a bulk spot. I'm going to take highest bid by the time the break is done. We'll make a last call, but highest bid over the course of the break takes all of the base paper for that amount. So we're going to start the bidding at $10. I can't ship it for less than 10 because it's going to go in a box instead of a mailer. It's a little extra to ship that. So if you want to bid on that one, just drop your bid. Again, we'll start it at $10, and just do me a favor, keep them in dollar increments, and high bid it at the end takes it all. Today is the last day of the shipping cycle. I've been breaking all week, Monday through Friday. I will be out the weekend, and then on Monday my sorter comes in, and we will sort the entire previous week's breaks, do it all in one day. Takes all day to finish that. On Tuesday, we print all of the labels. It's like 100 packages. Again, takes all day. Wednesday, we drop everything off. So today is the last day of the shipping cycle. All right, let's do it. Best of luck, guys. There was also a giveaway on this one, on this break. So I didn't have as many people participate as I would have thought. I only had like 16 people participate in the giveaway. It was free to do. So I mentioned this on the post, on the text message. So I send out a text message. Let me fix that focus. I send out a text message about 10 to 15 minutes before I post every break. About 10 to 15 minutes before I go live, I post, or before I drop the break, I send out a text message letting you guys know, hey, here's what I'm about to list. Here's all the team pricing, the boxes, the picture, everything, as well as the exact time that I'm going to post that break. I think today's break was like it was a little bit later. It was like 4:45. So at 4:44, I am on my phone waiting to hit the button. The moment the scheduled time hits on my iPhone, I hit submit, I hit post. So you know the exact moment that I'm going to post the break. On that text message today, I mentioned that there was a freebie. So it was free to do. You don't have to buy a team, but if you called out on the post, too late now, you gotta have got it on the post, but if you called out on the post, predicted the one of the boxes we were going to have, one of the cards we were going to pull out of the multiverse, if you correctly predict it, $25 in break credit, and if you get the card, if you bought the team in the break and hit the one, take that card home with you, it's $50 on break credit. So Make sure you guys are getting those text messages because, like I said, I will occasionally drop in some freebies and some fun stuff in those. So it's not just previews; it's also some giveaway stuff. So if you're not getting those messages, text the word baseball to that number you see at the bottom of the screen. That'll auto add you onto that list, bud. Sounds good, bud. No worries, Caesar. See, Jimmy says take 2 spots on Multiverse. Yeah, Jimmy. So it's round 2, but you can kick us off. I anticipate it'll probably go. Yeah, just give me your 2 spot numbers. And I'll put you on there, bud. All right, here we go. I'm going to jump in here. I'm just going to skim the base in these Series 1 blasters. These will all get sorted and shipped. This is not considered base paper. We'll sort them all. James Wood on the rookie insert. Let's leave that one up. Dub and Drench. So cactus print for Red Sox. Let's leave that one up too. Yeah, I think I only had like 16 people make a prediction. Call to the Hall, Sandy Koufax. Stars, Corey Seager. Spencer Schwellenbach, rookie. Vlad, Stars. Pete Crow Armstrong, Future Stars, Cactus. Two and 4. You got it, Jimmy. We're at 249 on those, Nick. Yep. Percy's on Multiverse are 249. Rafi Devers, Carlos Correa. And we can absolutely run those as Percy's if you guys want. Stars the MLB, Luis Robert. Anthony Volpe on the palm. They actually have quite a few card shops and breakers outside of just jet breakers, and we're not the only ones that get these. So there's big names that I'm not supposed to know, so I can't say, I can't advertise them. But there's, yeah, you got like I've had people message and be like, "Hey, we saw Multiverse boxes on the shelf at our LCS." I'm like, "Yep, there's a few of them." Yordan Alvarez, Shohei Ohtani, greatest hits. Yeah, they sent a bunch of them out. And we got Yanir Diaz on the rainbow. Tatis. All right. Yep, it's open, Reagan. Yep. So 1 and 6 on Multiverse, 3 and 5. So we just closed round 2, it looks like. So here, let me just update that list real quick. And then, whoops. There we go. And I'll throw up a third. So 1 and 6 to Reagan. Let's see, 2 and 4 to Jimmy. Two and 4 to Jimmy. And then 3 and 5 to Blake. Take a screenshot because I'm about to take that right back down. I'm just going to copy and paste this over so I've got it. And then we'll put up for 3. Call that one Multiverse 2. There we go. All right, so rounds 1 and 2 down. 3's up. Good thing is they're very, very quick breaks. So they'll go fast. They will not take long. The packs will take longer than the box. All right, round 3 of Multiverse is up right now. Like I said, there are going to be a few boxes of those. I think there's like 1 or 2 boxes in each case that are going to have a bonus card in them. So they also put the bonus card list on the checklist. And I did confirm with them every case will have at least one headliner. It's like between 1 and 3 headliners in each case. So, I mean, if you want to, I mean, I've heard that reference as a case hit. I mean, I guess that's basically what it is. But yeah, there's not just one is the thing. There's like we got a bunch. I think I had one case that had one headliner in it from Series 1. I had like 7 cases with multiples. I think one had. Let's see. Hold on. There it is. Yeah, I think one had 3, and then I had. Come on, and then the rest all had 2. All right, let's see. Phil's gonna grab 1 and 6. You said 249. Yep, Garrett 249. That is right. Let me update the list. So Phil with 1 and 6. Got Corey Lee on the cactus. And then Blake Dunn on the pink. That is unnumbered. We'll sleeve it up. Derek Jeter, 35th. Bobby Witt, stars of the MLB. Jace Young, rookie. Acuna, stars. Trey Sweeney, rookie on the palm. Sleeve that up after. Kobe Mayo, top load Mayo. Francisco Lindor, stars. Reese Hines on the greatest hits. Come on, come on. Take it down, put you on a Percy. Sounds good. Garrett's going to take one as well. Go ahead and open in the break. You got it, man. We can do that. There's Kobe Mayo. Let's say what here. Let me get through this one, and we'll update that. Mookie Betts, Nolan Arenado on the palm. So I just want to clear the desk a little bit. Spencer Schwellenbach, rookie. Nolan Arenado, stars. Come on, come on. Silver foil, Corbin Carroll. Jose Ramirez, stars of the MLB. Miguel Garcia on the cactus. No number, no auto, nothing. Skeen, stars, and Nolan Ryan, call to the hall. Hoping I can get some Bowman blasters when they come out. I've just got a handful of blasters left. When I was trying to get Topps Chrome, could not get a hold of them, so I wanted to have some retail, so we went with the Series 1. But when I get through these Series 1, I'm going to try to reload that with a different product. So Bowman's what I'm eyeballing. I'm going to see if I can find them. See if they can get me a case. All right, let's see. So here, I'm going to pull down Phil from round 3. See, and then we got a Percy for Garrett, as well as one for Phil. I'm just gonna write these down. I'll hit you guys those Percys at the end of the break. All right, let's hit the Bowman Mega. I'm gonna save the multiverse for the end. Yeah, we're gonna do all the wax and then we'll hit the multiverse. Just bang, 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 bang. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Like I said, paper spot in this one, so I'm gonna pull those off to the side. I'm going to skim through these, keeping an eye out for the chasers. Eddie's Leonard first and Wilman Diaz. Justice Thompson first, Luis Rodriguez. Junior San Quentin first, Will Wagner first, Felix Valerio first, Benny Montgomery. All the base paper being auctioned. Rodolfo Nolasco first and Austin Martin. Just a little bit of base paper in that 22. Most of that's going to come from that Bowman draft box. All right, these are the fun packs. Dario Lopez first. Roberto Campos first. Khalil Watson first. He was the chaser once upon a time. Rookie of the Year favorites Reed Detmers and Yoswar Garcia first. Come on. Give me an auto. Julio. J-Dom. High Five Futures, Carlos Colmenares. Jose Pastrano first and Jonathan Clace first. Man, some slow ones on the retail. All right, that's all right. We got big boxes coming. All right, let's hit Finest and then Bowman Draft. So this is probably going to be the only one that I do for a minute, at least with 4 multiverse. I'll have at least 2. I'll probably have 2 to 3 in most of these breaks. But for release day, I wanted to do one here with 4. It didn't leave a lot of budget for the wax. So I was like, you know what? Let's go 2 big boxes instead of like 1 big and 2 small. Because I think Finest is like, dude, Finest is like I think it's like a $600 box. Yeah, Reagan, it's on their website. Yeah, if you go to rareedition.com, and then go up to at the top of the menu, there's a repacks, and when you click on the repacks, it's Baseball Series 2, and this is what opens up. So they show you, like, they give you the headliners, and then they give you a list of every card of every player who's in the set, and then the complete set broken up by team. So every single one. Now it goes down to like the Mets, and then there's a next page that you hit to go to the other half. And they also give you all of the bonus cards as well. So there's like 1 or 2 cards in each case are going to have or 1 or 2 boxes in each case are going to have an extra. They even tell you what all the extras are. So, oops. Dude, why does it keep jumping me out of there? Brian Reynolds, Zach Geloff, Carlos Correa. I haven't opened a Finest in a minute. Josh Young, Aaron Judge, rare. We'll take that one. Alec Thomas, 129 out of 150. Sal Frelick, checker. Pete Crow Armstrong, that's 65 out of 99. Color match for the Cubs. Auto, right off the bat. Beto, going to the A's. Osvaldo Beto. And then Xander Bogaerts uncommon. Yeah, I don't think Trent's got his case yet, but I'm sure, is going to be breaking some of this as well. I have no doubt. I'm not sure exactly when. I don't know when his case is supposed to land or if he's got it yet. He might have got it today. I'm not real sure. I didn't see it in his break today. I'm guessing he probably wrote the break up before shipping is my guess. I've got the advantage of being right here with them, so I work out of the same warehouse, so I just had to walk over and grab a case. There we go. Jason posted the link there in the chat. Thank you, bud. Justin Foscue, Noel V. Marte, Ozzy Albies, Eloy Jimenez, Bobby Witt, Colt Keith, 211 out of 250 on the purple. And then Corey Seager, checker. Wyatt Langford, finest rookies. Jackson Holiday, die cut. We'll take that one. Max Scherzer, uncommon. Holiday, die cut. And then Colt Keith to 250. Somebody will have to let me know if Jacksonville trades back up into the draft. I lost interest in the second round after last night. Aaron Judge, Fernando Tatis, Randy Arozarena, Mackenzie Gore, Jeff McNeil, Julio to 325, 91 out of 325. So I shouldn't have looked at the checklist. It's a nice checklist. They put a good set together. Lamonte Wade on the refractor, Shohei Ohtani, baseball's finest blue. Jung-Hoo Lee, finest rookies, and Wyatt Langford, uncommon. Yeah, it is a good looking set. Series 1 was a good looking set. Series 2 looks really good too. I think there's, if I remember right, I think there's 3 Skeens first Bowman autos, all slabs. There's a lot of chase. Every team's got some chase. It's one of the nice things. It brings action into every single team. So, Rockies, Marlins, teams that, White Sox, teams that a lot of times are not as expensive because there's not a ton of chase in some of those boxes. I mean, it really activates all of them. Everybody's got some chase. Reed Detmers, Jordan Lawler, rookie. Lourdes Gurriel, Grayson Rodriguez, Brenton Doyle. Chris Bryant, that's to 25 for the Rocks. 20 out of 25. Speaking of the Rockies. Nice color for the Rocks. Who had Colorado? Rockies were Blake Talbot. You go, Blake. Junior Caminero, checker. We'll take that one too. Anthony Volpe, Future So Bright. Mason Wynn, Arrivals, die cut. And Alex Bregman, uncommon. Chris Bryant. And then we'll go ahead and top load that junior checker. Should have 2 more autos. Or sorry, 1 more auto out of the last 2 packs. That's what I was trying to go. Vinny Pasquantino, Francisco Alvarez, Manny Machado, Mason Wynn, rookie, C.J. Abrams, Emmett Sheehan. That's a refractor, rare refractor. Christian Yelich on a checker. Andrew McCutchen, baseball's finest blue. Henry Davis, Arrivals, refractor die cut. And Ezekiel Tovar on the uncommon. Last pack should be a hot one. Luis Arias, Will Smith, Riley Green, Rafi Devers, Willie Adames, rare. Jordan Lawler, rookie to 125 on the purple. Uncommon, Joey Meneses. And then Wilson Contreras, checker. And Clayton Kershaw, baseball's finest blue. Our auto is Nick Gonzalez for the Pirates. Pirates getting a good rookie. Take it. Pirates were Phil Troser. We were chasing Gonzalez out of 2020 draft. That was what the room started on. Our baseball breaking started with 2020 draft. Dude, we did a ton of chasing. Spencer Torkelson. He was the big prize. There's Lawler. Seems like a long time ago. All right, let's go with draft. Draft has gotten to be a really big box. I think they're retailing for right around $690 maybe. I've got it at 7 on the live fill. Caesar asked me to put up a live fill, so we did. So I got 1 spot down on that one. If anybody wants to jump into that, we're at 70 a spot. which is it's $10 over retail. I threw in $10 for my sorter. Just figure between that and whatever the paper goes for should cover a little deeper sort. All right, come on. Let's see it. Big box. Definitely the biggest single box on the table. Remember, base paper is not going to ship with the main break. We don't sort the base paper. It's just all being auctioned off as a bulk spot. I'm going to skim through it. I'm going to keep an eye out for the some of the main chasers. I'm going to add Nick Kurtz to that one that I'm keeping an eye out, although I will say it's getting to the point where I got 4 guys I'm now on the lookout for. It's hard to spot 4 at once. Bryce Eldridge, Josua Lugo, Aiden Smith, Curly Marta, Darniche Valdez, Ryan Harvey. Auto up top, Ty Salazine. Cubbies getting the auto. And then in tune, Emil Morales. Refractors, Casey Salk and Curly Marta. Who had the Cubs? That is Chris Jones. Getting on the board. Auto where I wasn't expecting one. Salazine. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out for the main chasers, and we'll top load those just as a courtesy to whoever ends up getting the paper spot. Jacob Coatsart first, J.D. Dix first, Braden Montgomery first. There's Nick Kurtz. Top load that one. He's in the bigs now. Dylan Dreeling first, Brandon Neely first, Fenwick Trimble first. The die cut, Seaver King. Looks okay. I don't see any damage on that. A lot of times that little hanger gets damaged, but that one's fine. Nats. And then refractors. Cole Mathis, Darniche Valdez. A couple of Cubby refractors. Not the Cub I was looking for, though. Looking for Cam. There's Kurtz. I just realized I put those in the wrong spots. Or did I? Oh, we're good. There's Cam and Jack. So Cam Smith, Jack Caglione. I'm going to top load both of those again just as a courtesy for whoever ends up taking the paper spot. Keep an eye out for those two, as well as Nick Kurtz and Travis Bazzana. Luke Keyshaw, Walker Jenkins, Pablo Guerrero, Adolfo Sanchez, Charlie Bielenson first, Gage Zeal first, Ryan Clifford, Christian Moore Plasma, Jared Thomas first refractor, and Ryan Harvey refractor. Caglione. You might got anything fun going this weekend? I think I'm going to have a lazy weekend. We haven't had one of those in a while. Kids have had all kinds of stuff going on. I think it's going to be a slow weekend, which I am totally okay with. A couple more. All right. That one will go to the A's. Josh Kuroda Grouter. 31 out of 150 on the True Blue paper. Remember, it's unnumbered base papers getting auctioned. The number does go with its teams. Ty Salazine first. Jerron DeBerry first. Ryan Johnson first. Titus Sissel first. Hunter Cranton first. Seaver King first chrome. Zach Veen, color match purple to 250. 19 out of 250. One of the Rocks, in tune, James Tibbs, and then Blake Burke, first refractor, Luke Keyshaw, refractor. On top of that Burke refractor. Brewers have a couple of chasers. That's one of them. Rockies purples do look good. They got a nice color match. Garrett's got some fishing this weekend. Dude, I haven't fished in a long time. I wouldn't mind that either. There's Burke. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that a bit. Like pole on the dock, or are you taking the boat out? All right, let's skip that top pack. I'm going to take a guess at auto there. Taking the boat out. There we go. Aiden May first. Blake Wright first. Travis Bazana first chrome. Cash Mayfield first. Caleb Bonham first. Cal Steven first. Ethan Salas, sky blue. Sleeve that one up. Aiden Miller in tune. Trey Snyder first refractor. And Bryce Eldridge refractor. Yeah, last time I got to fish, I actually did take the kids out. We got on a lake in, I guess we were in Tennessee. Yeah, it's before we moved. They liked it, but they got bored pretty quick. They didn't last very long. No snack pack, not in this one. And there's Nick Kurtz. I'm going to top load that one for the paper spot. I have yet to hit a snack pack. We hit a pearl pack, but I have not seen a snack pack yet. We hit a pearl pack a while back. It's been a minute. Aiden Miller, Eduardo Herrera, Dowell Joseph, Fernando Cruz, Chase Alsop first, Michael Massey first. This might be the auto. Hang on. Josua Lugo, refractor. Cody Shojinaga, first Bowman refractor. Jack Caglione, draft insert. And for the Twins, not the auto, Jamie Fair, first Bowman to 200, 99 out of 200. Sailing from Michigan City to Chicago. Oh, that sounds fun. Crappie fishing, Lake of the Ozarks tomorrow, then walleye fishing Sunday on Stockton. God, y'all got way better plans than I do. No, I didn't hit a big A's player in that pack. Last pack, I think we had it's paper, Kuroda Grauer. But no, I haven't really hit any A's yet. That Nick Kurtz will go to the base paper spot. So just top loading that as a courtesy to whoever ends up taking the paper spot. Oh, you're talking about in the Pearl pack, aren't you? I don't think so. It wasn't a very good Pearl pack. Yeah, the last couple of Pearls have actually not been great. We had a Pearl pack out of Bowman Chrome not too long ago that also really didn't have much. It was a little light. Josh Kuroda Grauer first. Johnny King first. Sam Antonacci first. Eric Hernandez first. Nick Montgomery first. Ryan Sloan first. Auto, Tyson Neighbors. That's to 10 for the Padres. So pitcher auto, but great color. Matter of fact, here, let's drop one for the color. Who had the Pods? Padres. Nice hit, dude. Nice hit. Good color. Refractors, Aiden Smith, Ethan Bagwell first, and then Ryan Walshman on the plasma. Let's see. I think we got... Yeah, Christmas time. That sounds about right. Yeah, it's probably right around then. RCR that one? You got it, bub. Gonna RCR Tyson Neighbors. And then William Wolf says 6 in Bowman, 6 in Multiverse. You got it, bud. So real quick, William, just to specify the Bowman, it's the Bowman Chrome you see on the screen, right? Because we also have Bowman Draft. So I've got I'm actually working on 3 right now. Somebody requested we put up drafts, so we listed that one. So I got a Bowman draft, same deal, 10 spots, triple random. We're just kind of handwriting it because I'm out of screen space. Unless you guys just don't need to see the cards. I can do it then. Here, let me update this first one. So we said spot 6 going to William Wolf. I'm going to put you down here first. This is for round 3 of Multiverse. So we've got round 3 kicked off. 1 and 2 are both closed. 6 in that one too. So 6 across the board. You got it, bud. And William. And we'll put you here. Perfect. And we're going to RCR for Garrett. Got it. 4 in multi for Caesar. Got it. Perfect. Skip that one too. Not sure where this last one is. There's another Cam and another Jack. Doubled them. Got duplicates on those two. Nice. There you go, paper. Waiting on an open and bid, but I'm guessing that one's going to go. We've already got like 5 chasers. Going to the White Sox. Caleb Bonham, 233 out of 499. Bonham to 499. Sky Blue. Dante Nori first. Trey Savage first. We'll sleeve that one up. Christian Moore first, Chrome on top load. Peyton Toll first, John Spikerman first, Nathan Fluling first, and True Blue, Fenwick Trimble. First Bowman, 15 out of 150 for the Marlins. Bryce Eldridge Plasma, Hagen Smith first Refractor, nice, and Dowell Joseph Refractor. Good pack. A lot of action in that one. Hagen Smith, 5th overall pick for the White Sox. Second pitcher drafted behind Chase Burns. There's Trimble to 150. Hagen Smith, first Refractor. Christian Moore, Chrome. Bonham paper for the Sox. That's $4.99. And then again, we'll go ahead and top load both of these for whoever ends up taking the paper spot. All right, so second Jack and Cam. There we go. So Kurtz, 2 Cams, 2 Jacks. And we'll keep on digging. All right, what do we got here? We got some updates. Matthew Austin grabbing spot 2 in Multiverse. Reagan taking 3 and 5 in Multiverse. Let me update that real fast. 2 to Matthew Austin. Reagan Peterson with 3. And 5. And then William says, close it. Make sure. Yep. All right, William, I got you in spot 1, bud. All right, take a screenshot if you need a copy of the list. I'm just going to copy and paste this over into my Excel file. We're going to call this one Multiverse 3. All right, that means round 4 is up. There we go. Yep. Yeah, no, Cam and Jack do come back to back. Absolutely. They are lined in the packs that way. And it's always been that way. I mean, going back to, we were talking about earlier, 2020 Bowman draft. I remember it was Garrett Crochet was right before Spencer Torkelson. Torkelson was the chaser. That's who we were all looking for at the time. But yeah, Garrett Crochet was right in front. So you saw Crochet, you knew he was next. Shengen Lin, Emil Morales, Griffin Herring first, Grant Shepardson first, Rafe Schlesinger first, Haral Perez, Noble Meyer, Paulino Santana in tune, Mike Sirota first refractor, and then Fernando Cruz refractor. Okay, I don't know where this last auto is. There's Bazana on the base paper, so it rounds us off on the base. Let's see if we can get some more duplicates, though. Cooper Pratt, Tommy Troy, Miles Naylor, Jeremy Rodriguez, Rainer Arias, Rhett Lauder. There's the auto. Cody Shojinaga, 1 out of 250. So Phil's getting the first Bowman auto. I'll check that list here in 1 second. Jack Caglione, Plasma. We'll sleeve that one up. Rodney Green, first refractor. Michael Massey, first refractor. Who had the Phils? Phillies were Phil Kosmala. Here we go, Phil. Shojinaga. First Bowman auto, purple to 250. See if we get any extras, man. Those were in weird spots. It was not where they usually show up. Sometimes when that happens, it gets thrown off because one of them was in like a bonus spot. Nick Mitchell first. James Tibbs first chrome. Kalen Culpepper first chrome. Chase Harlan first. Casey Cook first. Jamie Farrer first. Eli Serrano first. Caden Donna Lunar. And then Carson DeMartini first refractor. Chase Alsop first refractor. Gabe, I'm just refreshing the rounds, but that's we've already closed 3 rounds. Round 4, I just listed up. So if you want to get us kicked off on round 4, just claim some spot numbers, bud. You don't need to send payment unless it's going to close. Sebastian Walcott, Tink Hentz, Yolan Cespedes, Enrique Bradfield, Braylon Morrell, Roman Anthony, refractors, Eduardo Herrera. Something's coming up. Bryce Rayner, first refractor. We'll take that one. Nick Kurtz, draft insert. We'll sleeve that one up. And then what is here? We do get another auto. We got a bonus auto. Class of 24, Carter Johnson, 24 out of 50 for the Marlins. Kim, getting on the board. Carter Johnson to 50, class of 2024. Number 24 out of 50. Taking the gold. You go, Kim. So bonus auto out of draft. I'm going to top load that Bryce Rayner. And Gabe's going to start us off for round 4, taking spot 4. let me update that list. All right, so I've got one spot down in round 4. Rounds 1, 2, and 3 are closed on the multiverse. We've got 2 spots down in Bowman Draft, which is $70 a spot. 10 spots, each good for 3 random teams. Same deal, left side of the screen there. 2 spots down in Bowman Chrome Hobby. $40 a spot, each spot good for 3 random teams as well. So if you guys want in that one, let me know. But we have 4 multiverse in this break. Let me go ahead and pull these up. Get these where I can see them. Base paper is being auctioned from the main break. There's all that base paper, and we end up getting a bunch. So let's do it like this. 1 Bazana, 1 Kurtz, 2 Cams, 2 Jacks. So 6 total headliners in that one, as well as all the rest of those base. So opening bid $10, waiting on somebody to drop a 10 for the opening bid, but highest bid over the course of the break takes all of the base paper for that winning bid amount. We'll get through these, and then I'll do a recap and make last call on the base paper, and then we'll start popping these live fills. All right, so multiverse number 1. Here we go. Best of luck, guys. Again, every single card on the checklist is on the website. So go to rareedition.com. Jason dropped the link earlier, so if you scroll up in the chat, I'm sure you can probably find that too. But yeah, every single card is on the checklist. So we got between 1 and 3 headliners per case. All right, good luck, guys. I got a slab up front. First one up's a slab, and it is a dime. It's a PSA 10. Ooh, dude, that's a pretty card. That's a really pretty card. Who had the A's? Lee Saniga, 24 Bowman, Lawrence Butler, rookie auto, gold color match to 50, PSA 10. I'm gonna drop one. That's a nice card, dude. That's really pretty with the color match. Nice dime. Here we go, A's. Butler 10. Nice. All right, that's a good start. Next up. There's a big mixture of PSA slabs, rare slabs, SGCs, Beckett's, Raws. I mean, you just got a little bit of everything in these. This one feels like a Beckett. And, oh no, you know what it is? It's 2. We got a bonus in this one, and they are both slabs. I think the bonus cards, I think the bonus are in the back. Let's just take it from the front. First up, Byron Churio, another first Bowman gold auto. That one's a gold lava, 49 out of 50. Twins, Minnesota, Garrett Nabel getting the 9. Byron Churio, little brother of Jackson, 49 out of 50. And then the bonus hit, Max Muncy. Nice, that's a dime, PSA 10. So 21 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary Gold Refractor Auto. PSA 10 for the Dodgers. Dodgers were Carlos Anquilla. So a pair in that one. Nice. 2 hitters. 2 hitters. 3 slabs. 3 PSAs. We're gonna do. I'm gonna try to do them in the order we got. So let's do the Percy's first, because those came out fast. I don't remember which one was actually first, but I'm gonna do the 2 Percy's, and then we'll hit the live fills, if that's good with you guys. So Garrett picked up a Percy, Phil picked up a Percy. As long as those payments are in, we can start with those. But I'm gonna verify all those payments along with all the live fill payments all at once. And what I'll do is we'll pick all of the boxes first before we start cutting them open. We'll pick all 5 boxes, 3 live fills, and then the 2 Percy's. We'll do that all at once. All right, I got another slab. see. I know we didn't have Butler, Muncy, or Churio. Let me see if anybody called this one. The name is definitely called. Ooh, somebody's hitting it. Hold on. Did he have them? Is he getting 25 or 50? Let me see. Hold on. He's getting 50 because he bought them too. Vlad. Nice hit. There we go. PSA, SGC 10. Rookie auto from Tom's Finest. Vlad on the dime, and that one was called. So I did a promotion, guys. I did a promotion on this break for these 4 that we were breaking in the break. Anyone who correctly called their shot, if you predicted the card that we were going to pull, you're going to get $25 in break credit. And if you bought the team and called the shot, if you're taking the card, I was doubling it to 50. And Vlad, yep, SGC 10 auto was called by Justin Gray, who actually bought the Jays. He called his shot and he hit it. So that's good for 50 in break credit, bud. Nice hit, man. Dude, nice pull. Let's see. Let me jot this down so I don't forget. Justin Gray with 50. Justin, you can use that anytime. It's anytime on my breaks, right? It's out of pocket. Put those on my breaks, but you're good for any of them. Live fills, Percy's, break spots, whatever you want to use it for, bud. Dude, that's a nice one too. Rookie auto. Let's go. All right, one more. Last one. If you haven't hit yet, best of luck. Come on. Come on. And someone else can still hit it. It doesn't have to be one winner. Dude, I think someone else did. Hold on. Wait, did they? I take it back. I don't think they did. I don't think anybody got this one. I was thinking that they did. So it's a different card. I don't think anybody called this one. No, I don't think anybody called this one. All right, but we do have a Mason Wynn 10-10 auto for the Cards. Brooklyn collection, that's gold to 50. 48 out of 50 rookie autos. Somebody did call a Mason Wynn, but it was the Topps Chrome auto was the call. Mason Wynn Brooklyn collection. That was a fun set. We had a handful of those boxes. That was a good one. And Cardinals were Garrett Abel. Nice, bud. Very nice. All right, so I'm gonna run through the recap here on the base paper. Again, this is what you're getting on the base paper. That's all going to the highest bidder. Waiting on an opening bid. The highlights being 1 Bazana, 1 Kurtz, 2 Cam Smiths, 2 Jack Cagliones. So waiting for somebody to open up that bidding of 10. But I'm about to make last call on it. I'm going to do the recap and then make last call. Yeah, Chris, that was the name I had down. Yep, I had you for that one. I thought somebody called another one that was an RCR 10. It was that Rockies 1 of 1. I saw the win. I saw the RCR 10. I was thinking that I kind of combined them in my head, but yeah, those are 2 different cards. All right, use it towards 2 on multi. Yeah, bud, you got it. I'll put you on 2 here in just 1 second. Bryce Rayner first refractor. Caleb Bonham to $4.99 on the paper. Christian Moore first chrome. Hagen Smith first refractor. Fenwick Trimble to $150 blue first Bowman. Jamie Fair to $200 on the speckle. Travis Bazana first chrome. Kuroda Grauer to $150 on the blue. Blake Burke first refractor. Zach Veen purple to $250. Nick Kurtz first chrome. Jordan Lawler to $125 on the purple. Junior Caminero checker. Chris Bryant to $25 on the orange. Julio Rodriguez to $325. Colt Keith to $250 purple. Arrivals, Jackson Holiday rookie die cut. Alec Thomas to 150 blue. Pete Armstrong color match blue to 99. Kobe Mayo rookie. Carter Johnson to 50 on the class of 24 auto gold. Cody Shojanaga to 250 purple auto. We're going to RCR this one, but this that Tyson Neighbors to 10 on the black. Nasty auto. Ty Salvazine first Bowman auto. Nick Gonzalez auto and Osvaldo Bido, 2 base autos out of Finest. And then the multiverse hits in this one, and I'll double check. I don't think any of these are headliners. Mason Wynn from Brooklyn Collection, 10-10. Vlad, SGC 10 on the rookie auto. Have to check that one. Byron Churio to 50 on the first Bowman auto, PSA 9 Lava. Max Muncy, a bonus, PSA 10, 21 Topps Chrome Platinum Gold. And then Lawrence Butler to 50 on the Chrome Rookie Auto Gold, PSA 10. Real quick, let me just double check. I want to make sure if there was a headliner. I don't want to say that we didn't hit one if we did. I'm going to have to go through and review these a few times to get them memorized. Actually, nope, no, I take that back. Vlad was a headliner. Like I said, between 1 and 3 headliners per case. So not necessarily the only one in there. Each case between 1 and 3. Could be the only one, could be one of a few. All right. Got a box of... No, I'm out of Sapphire completely, bud. Yeah, I do not have Sapphire. I haven't had Sapphire in a minute. All right, so spot 2 on Multiverse for Justin Gray. And then spot 3 for William Wolf on Multiverse. This is round 4 that's up. Oops. So round 4 is halfway closed. All right. Last call on the base paper. If no one wants the base paper, that's cool. We will just roll it over into the next time I have a paper spot. Next time I have a paper spot, we'll start off with that, and we'll double it down. So any takers, $10 opening bid. Going once, going twice. If not, like I said, we'll roll it in next time. And then I'm going. If you guys want to go ahead and start dropping payments for the rounds 1, 2, and 3, I'll start verifying those, as well as Garrett and Phil for the personals. And we'll draw numbers here on the boxes in just a second. All right, I'm not seeing any bids. Just going to roll it into next time. Little surprised on that, but okay. We'll do it. All right. Let me go check some payments here real fast, guys. I'm going to jump out of the chat for just a second, so hang tight. I'll be right back. I'm not cutting the video or anything, but I am going to be off the chat for a minute while I check these payments. Do me a favor, guys. If you are sending Venmo, the normal Venmo is fine, but if you're sending PayPal, if it's too late, don't worry about it. But if you could, make sure to use that gold 188 address that I have pinned at the bottom of the chat. I'm not factoring in for any sort of fees for that, so I don't want to get the fees. I don't want to charge for the fees. So we want to try to take friends and family payments where we can. Let's see, that gold 188 that I have pinned, that one is Jason's personal, where we can take a friends and family payment. All right, Caesar, I've got you for 1 in round 3. Let's see, William Wolf, I've got you for 2. And those are both in round 3 as well. See, I got Matthew Austin for 1. I'm guessing that's also round 3. See, Phil Kosmala, I've got you for, let me do math. I think I'm looking at that right. Perfect. Got you for 2 and your personal. There's 1 spot and 2 spots. Garrett, got your Percy. Also, your 2 live fill spots. 1, 2. Let me log over here into this other one. Come on, log in. There it is. All right, Reagan, I've got you for 2. Make that 4. So there's 2. And 4. Okay, and then Ryan Powell, I've got you for 1. I've got Blake for 3. There's 1. 2. And 3. And then Jimmy, I got your 2 as well. I think that's all of them. Let's see. Round 1 is good. Round 2 is good. Round 3 is good. All look good to me. Perfect. All right, here, let me just shift all these columns. Actually, you know what? No, I don't need to do that. It's divisions. I'll just do this one. There we go. All right, I'm going to jump back into the chat now. Where are we at? Kim, you did get an auto. You had the Marlins, right? Actually, you had 2, yeah, 1 auto. That's right. I thought that was 2, but we got a bonus auto. I mean, it was the last one we pulled. I don't know which one was the extra necessarily, but yeah, you did end up with a Carter Johnson gold auto, class of 2024. 24 out of 50. Yeah, for sure. There may be some other stuff in there. That's the one that's coming to mind. Okay, let's see. Let me move these over. All right, so let's do this. Garrett, Phil, the first 2 numbers I see from you guys are going to be the your all's box. Let's go ahead and get all the boxes labeled up. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. First number I see, I'm going to give to for round 1. Second number I see is for 2. Third number I see is for 3. But I'm going to skip Garrett and Phil. Let them pick their own personal. Let them choose their boxes if they haven't been taken by somebody else. All right. Hopefully that made sense. Made sense in my head. Hang on. Okay, so Garrett and Phil each got 1 and 6. All right, so Garrett with 1, Phil with 6, and then I tell you what, somebody, there we go, Williams grabbing box 3 for number 1. I told you first 3 numbers I saw, I'm gonna do. It's too hard to make sure that they're that you're actually in the breaks. I'm just gonna say first 3 numbers I see. So round 1 is gonna get box 3. Round 1 is gonna get 3. Phil's taking 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Garrett's taking 1. Second number I've got is 5, so that'll be round 2's box, and I need one more number for round 3's box. Reagan's assigning 5 to round 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 8 total, by the way. Wow, almost through the second round, and Shadur's still not been called. That's crazy. Dude, yeah, he is a head case, man. Like, dude, he absolutely did this to himself. Honestly, I think somebody probably would have drafted him by now if it wasn't for that. 7. 7's the next one I see. That's for round 3. So here, let me do it like this. 1 is Garrett. Let me take that off. All right, Garrett, there's your box. And then skipping 2, round 1 will get box 3. Skipping 4, round 2 will get box 5. I don't know why I did it like that. Round 2 is getting 5. I wrote box 5 instead of number 2. And then Phil with number 6. And then round 3, I did the same thing here. Round 3 will get number 7. There. And then that was number 8. All right, so all but 3 boxes so far. So round 1, round 2, round 3. And then I've got Percy's for Phil and Garrett. All right. Perfect. Let's see. So we got, let me go grab the box real quick. I don't know how many we'll need out of this one, but I've got for the packs, Bowman. Yeah, dude, I heard that there were like multiple managers who were coming out, like GMs who were coming out saying that like they were absolutely just bad, terrible interviews. Like, dude, I don't get it, man. Figured Browns would have grabbed him by now. Dude, the Browns are they've done a good job. I mean, honestly, like, dude, that trade last night was good for everybody. That was a good situation for all. All right, let's get some teams. I'm gonna pull the random up here. Let's see. I was a little hesitant on the Travis Hunter pick, but I don't know, man. The more I read up on it, the more I see him, the more I see the coaches and the staff all talking about him, the more I am approving the call. Not that it matters, not that they need my approval, but yeah, man, I'm gonna have faith in the system. Faith in Gladstone. All right, we're gonna call this one Multiverse Series 2. I'm going to crack your all's Percy's while we're doing the random, guys. While we're doing, the trade window's open, if that's okay. Multiverse Series 2. Random Divisions. Live. Fill number 1 from 425. 25. 5 times on the random, and let me grab a divisions list. Yeah, Phil, I did too. I thought the Steelers were going to go for him. I'll be honest, I thought the Giants were going to. I thought the Giants were going to go for him, and when they traded up yesterday, I was like, all right, they're going to get it done. And then they go Jackson Dart. Whew. That was tough. That was real tough. So, dude, the Browns, I guess they passed on him twice in the second. Is that right? So they've passed on him 3 times now. That's wild. All right. Here, I'm going to pull this on screen. All right, so I've got, again, I've got tabs labeled down here. Multiverse number 1 is Phil Kosmala in spot number 1. Blake Talbot's in 2. Garrett Nable's in 3. Ryan Powell's in 4. Garrett Nable's in 5. Phil Kosmala is in spot number 6. So we make that a little bigger. No reason not to use it. All right, but there's my 1 through 6 spots. Again, random divisions on this one. So here is the division list. I got AL East, AL West, AL Central, NL East, NL West, NL Central. We're going to go 5 times on the random. This is for Multiverse Series 2, Random Divisions, Live Fill number 1 on 4/25/25. So 5 spins on that randomizer. Once that list has been randomized 5 times, I'm going to copy and paste that randomized list, drop it next to your name, and then whatever division you have next to your name, that is a division you'll have for the break. I'm going to give you a quick trade window right after if you guys want to trade divisions. If you want to trade teams like straight up, you guys can do that. Remember, every division that does not get a card out of the multiverse, there will be 4 or 5 because again, some of these boxes will have a bonus. 1 or 2 a case will have a bonus. So if we don't get a bonus in the box, then they'll have 5 divisions that will get a pack out of Bowman. If we do get a bonus, there could be 4 or 5 because it technically could be for the same division. So either 4 or 5 at that point would get a pack out of the Bowman box. While we are waiting on the trade windows, that's when I'm going to crack Garrett and Phil's. So we'll get those here in just a second. This is for this box here, number 1, and we'll put it up just like that. All right. Good luck, guys. Here we go. 5 times. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then last one, 5. I've got NL Central down to the NL West. Gonna copy and paste. All right. So Phil, I've got you with the NL Central, Blake with the AL West, Garrett with the AL East, Ryan Powell with the NL East, Garrett with the AL Central, and then Phil Kosmala with the NL West. So again, if you want to do any trades, if you want to trade like straight up division for division, you guys can do that. If you guys want to trade specific players out of the division, that's fine. Or sorry, specific teams out of the division, that's fine as well. But if you guys want to like take a minute to check the checklist, feel free. I am going to go ahead though and crack the 2 Percys while we wait on that trade window. Jot your division down if you need it. I'm going to pull that off screen so we can get full screen here for the cuts. Ryan finally got the Braves. There we go. All right. I want to bring it down here. Garrett, I got you on top. Hang on. That's too early. I'm not ready yet. Sorry. I can't hear it. I don't have that sound on, so I don't notice until I see that bomb falling. All right. Garrett, you're up. Best of luck, bud. Phil, you're on deck. That's a lucky bomb. That's right. It's inevitable. Come on, man. Let's hit somebody big. Give me a big one. Give me a headliner. All right. Come on. Good luck, bud. All right. Garrett with... Oh, I like this one. I was live balling that card. Vlad Sr. That's to 25 out of Tier 1. Topps Tier 1. Vlad, I am going to drop one for that. Dude, I have no idea what the value is on that card, but that is gorgeous. I really like that. Gold auto, Vlad Sr. for the Angels. I was looking over the checklist, and I noticed this card earlier today. I almost went back and said something to one of the rare guys because I just saw the auto. I saw the 27, and I saw Vlad listed under the name, and I'm like, you guys listed a Trout auto with Vlad, and I'm like, oh, no. That's Senior. Nice, man. Vladdy Senior, 22 out of 25. Nice hit, dude. All right, Phil, you're up. Come on. I'm not seeing any trade action, so last call, guys. I'm just going to roll right into it. Just back there. That's how I count my stuff after the break. I actually have a system when I toss those boxes. All right, Phil, I got it. It's a raw. Can't tell who it is. It is. It's an auto. It's a junior. Junior Caminero. Rookie auto from Allen and Ginter. That's a framed mini. So the mini cards, they frame them up so they fit in the full-size card. But that's on card. Junior Caminero. Rookie auto out of Allen and Ginter. Framed mini diamond. Or framed mini. There you go, bud. Good prospect. All right, and I'm not seeing any action, so if you guys want to hop into it, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see, it is, right here. 1 second, guys. And then I'll print in a minute. These are the base. All right. RC Art, you got it, bud. All right, round one. Here we go. Best of luck. You guys know who you have. Didn't see any trade chat, so we're just going to jump right on into it. And then we'll random up the teams for round two here right after. All right, this one is a slab. Remember, if your division doesn't hit, it's one card, one PSA slab, actually. If your division doesn't hit, I got a Bowman pack here for you. So we'll let you guys choose the pack numbers as well. We got Drew Jones from 23 Inception. That is to 200, 128 out of 200. Let's see, Diamondbacks. That would be NL West. That is Phil Kosmala. So Phil also getting the Jones, 128 out of 200 prospect auto on card PSA 9. There you go, bud. So back to back, and then that means I've got packs for Phil. Your other spot's going to get a pack, and then I've got Blake, 2 for Garrett, 1 for Ryan. So if you guys want to give me pack numbers, if you want a random, just say random. But here dude, this is from like 6 months ago. I do not remember what we have or have not hit out of the box. I've only used it. I think we opened I think this is a second box we did. How many packs do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're mostly here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 packs. So yeah, just give me a number 1 through 19, or if you want a random, let me know and we'll do random. Looks like mostly randoms. So I got Phil. I've got Blake. Garrett for 2. And then Ryan Powell. All right. So Blake's taking random. Phil's good with random. Ryan's good for random. Garrett, let me know if you want to choose like a specific number. I'm just going to start grabbing these out of the middle. So we'll go right down the line. Phil, I got you first. Come on, man. I'm going to skim the base paper. 82 on the top 100, Brando Mayea. Isaiah Drake first, and Drew Jones. So all base. Bottom from each stack. Garrett's picking. Let's see. Sounds good. I'll pull those here in 1 second. Let's see. Blake, I got you up next. Just going to grab one out the middle here. Blake. Jackson Holiday, Bowman AI. Nothing wrong with that one. Just leave that up. And then Feldman Celestin and Brian Acuna. Here, Ryan, going to grab you one out the middle. Again, Ryan. Austin Wells, Rookie of the Year favorites. Josh Rivera first, Cam Collier. All right, then Garrett's going to take bottom 2 from each stack. So there's 1 and 2. Went sideways. All right, Garrett. Roderick Arias, Lunar. Carlos Sanchez first and Elijah Green. And then next up, '53 Jacob Wilson on the top 100. Bryce Matthews first on the paper. Anthony Baptist first and Saban Ceballos. All right, so a lot of base. Nothing numbered. Bunch of base packs. It is a hobby box, so got shots at low prints, low color. All right. Let's hit this next one. So I got next up. Here, So for round 2, it's Reagan Peterson, Jimmy Brandt, Blake Talbot, Jimmy Brandt, Blake Talbot, Reagan Peterson. So 3 people, each with 2 spots. Reagan, Jimmy, Blake, Reagan. So here, let me grab a fresh list. New random. Live fill number 2. 5 randoms and one more time on the copy paste. Okay. Yeah, Gabe, 249. Yep, that's right. I got 3 left from the case. I've got numbers 2 and 3 coming up here. We've already filled round. We just broke round 1. Here's round 2, round 3, and then I've got 3 left from this case. And if we go through it, we can crack another one. I got access to plenty. They haven't shipped it all out yet, so I've still got it. Let's see. They agreed to keep a stack here for us. So where are we at? All right, I'm gonna bring this on screen. There we go. So I've got Reagan Peterson in spot 1, Jimmy Brandt's in 2, Blake Talbot's in 3, Jimmy Brandt's in 4, Blake Talbot's in 5, and Reagan Peterson's in spot number 6. Ryan, you're grabbing spot 4 on the next round. Wait, is that? Hold on 1 second. 4 is down. I've got 1, 5, and 6. Oops, 5. There we go. Okay, perfect. Here, let me update that real fast. So 5, Ryan. So 1 and 6 are still there. All right, Reagan, Jimmy, Blake, Reagan. And let's go ahead and pull the list, the random. There it is. All right, AL East, AL West, AL Central, NL East, NL West, NL Central. Same deal, guys. 5 times on the randomizer. This is for number 2. 5 times on the random. Once it's been randomized 5 times, I will copy and paste the list, drop it next to your names, and then whatever division is next to your name, that's the division you'll have for this one. So best of luck. 5 times. Here we go. 1. There it is. 2, 3, 4, and then last one, there's 5. I got AL West down to NL West. Copy. And paste. All right, so again, might as well use the space. We got it. Why not? Reagan, I've got you with the AL West and the NL West. So both West to Reagan. Jimmy Brandt, NL Central and NL East. So the rest of the NL to Jimmy. And then Blake Talbot with the AL East and the AL Central. So rest of the AL to Blake. So Blake's got the American League minus the West. Jimmy's got the National League minus the West. Reagan got both Wests. And let's say real quick, guys. Let me grab this file, move that over. I got to print. I want to print the list here real quick from the main break. The trade window is going to be quick. I don't know why we don't tend to have many trades when we do random divisions. I mean, not a good, bad, or anything. It just is. Jimmy says he's open for trades, though. NL East and NL Central open for trades. Last call. We'll make it quick. It is box number 2. That is the one. All right, let's do it. Jimmy, I don't think we're gonna have any action, bud. I'm gonna jump in. All right. Best of luck, guys. Number 2. It's a quick one. Sorry about the green screen. It's this time of day, man. I don't know. The sun gets in there and hits it at a weird angle. It changes the color because of the sun on its back. I need to put some like blackout curtains up. I think I'm going to do that actually. It won't last long. It'll go away. All right. Terry's closing it. 1 and 6. So that is round 4. Round 4 is closed. So if you are in round 4, I guess, Justin, you're good because you got the credit from the break. But William Wolf, Gabe Newstat, Ryan Powell, if you guys want to send over when you get a chance, we're going to do 3 next, but it's coming up. All right, we got... Ooh, who's got... There it is. All right, it is Blake Anthony Volpe auto. He's got 6 different hits in this one. I know because somebody tried to pick somebody just claimed Volpe, and I'm like, yeah, you got to be more specific. He's got 6 of them. So that is from 24. So that's a second year from Stadium Club. On-card auto, Anthony Volpe auto. He's had a good start to the season. Nice. So again, AL East, that's Blake. There you go, Blake. We take it. We take it. All right, which means I've got packs for the other 5 spots. So Blake, I've got you for 1, and then Reagan for 2, Jimmy for 2. There should be 14 left, right? There were 19. We cut 5. Should be 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So if you guys want to pick the packs. Let's see, Blake, I'm going to combine your pack. Blake's good with the random. Reagan's good with the random. And then, Jimmy, let me know if you want to choose your packs or if you want random as well. All right, Reagan, I've got you for 2 randoms. Going to grab you one from out the middle of each. Here we go. Come on. James Wood on the Bowman AI. Oh, hang on, I got fuzzy. I'm going to update that list here as soon as I'm through this pack. 1 and 6 are down. We did close 4. Antonio Anderson first, and How You Lee. I'm going to sleeve up that Wood. Yeah, real quick, let me update the list. So there's 1 and 6. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to delete that here in just a second. If you need a screenshot, take it now, because I'm going to put it over here and then clear it out in case anybody wants to get us off for a 5th. 6 spots, it can go really quick. Somebody comes in and grabs a couple to start off, and we're almost halfway closed already. So I'm gonna keep lining them until you guys are good. Last breaks before the weekend, so I want to get you guys your itches scratched. There we go. All right, round 5's up. Reagan, this is your other pack. Oh, not upside down. Noel V. Marte, Rookie of the Year favorites. Dylan Cruz on the paper, first Bowman paper. We'll take that one. That's the chaser of the set. And then Jared Dickey first, Yohandy Morales first. Cruz. To Reagan. And then next up I had, write it down. Let's see, Blake he got one, but then he got a pack on the other, so said just random was good. So let's just grab, again, one out the middle. So Blake, I'm just gonna add this to your last bag, put you in here. We got paper, Jackson Churio, Bowman AI, Teal first, JD Gonzalez first, Lazaro Montez, so pretty base. Still waiting to get something numbered or autoed or something out of one of these. Like I said, no idea what was left in this box. We used the same thing. So Jason kind of hooked the pack price up. So he is charging way less than what they actually go for. But told me it was good. It was okay to do these on these, so I just kind of rolled with it for this one as well. Same deal as what we did for Series 1, so hopefully that was okay. But we last were in this box during Series 1, it's been a couple months now, so it's been sitting up on the counter since then. I have no clue where we left this thing off. Let's see. All right. Let's go ahead and hit number 3, and then I'll check payments for 4. Oh, hang on. Wait. I'm missing somebody. Hold on. We had one. Jimmy, right? That was Blake. Yeah, Jimmy, I got you for 2, bud. Jimmy, I didn't hear from you, so I'm just going to grab you randoms unless you do something really quick. Are you good with random packs? Just going to grab them out the middle. All right, Jimmy, this is you, bud. Color on the paper, Travis Honeyman to 175. That's 105 out of 175. And then George Lombard, first chrome. There we go. Rainer Arias. Lombard, one of the better prospects in this Bowman class. Lombard. And then Honeyman paper. And then Jimmy, here's yours. '91 on the top 100, Dylan Head. Gabriel Gonzalez and Ryan Clifford. So you get some numbered there. So Honeyman to 175 and then Lombard on the chrome. All right, now we are ready for round 3. There's the box for round 3. We'd already pulled it. Grab another Percy? Yeah, bud, for sure. Tell you what, Garrett, since you already grabbed the Percy and you're all paid up, you want to go ahead and pick box 1, 2, or 3. Which one you like? And while you're doing that, I'm going to set up for the next one. We'll crack your Percy as we are doing the live fill. Ooh, you want me to pick it? I always go 3. 3 was my number in college. I go to the roulette wheel, and that's the number I'm on every spin. I am a 3 fan, so if 3 is available, that is usually where I will go. I like the 3. Put you right there, and then scoot those there. So Garrett. All right. Where were we? There we go. Copy that. Run a new one. Hope I got you a good one, bud. I'm on the random and grab my list. Perfect. All right. All right, bringing this on screen. So I got William Wolf in spot number 1, Matthew Austin's in 2, Reagan Peterson's in 3, Cesar Laguna's in 4, Reagan Peterson's in 5, William Wolf is in 6. Oops, wrong one. Do this one. So, Multiverse Series 2, Random Divisions Live Fill number 3 on 425.25. 5 rounds. There's AL East, West Central, NL East, West Central. Same deal, guys. 5 times on that randomizer. Once that list has been randomized 5 times, I'll copy and paste the randomized list. Drop it next to your names, and then whatever division you have next to your name, that is the division you'll have for this break. So, we'll give you a trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and start with the break. I'm going to go ahead and do Garrett's personal while we wait for you guys to do trades. So 5 times on the random. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then last spin 5. AL Central down to NL Central. Copy. And paste. So William Wolf with the AL Central, Matthew Austin AL East, Reagan Peterson with the NL East, Cesar Laguna with the AL West, Reagan Peterson with the NL West, William Wolf with the NL Central. There is the list. Again, if you guys have any trades, feel free to propose those up now. Okay, and Garrett, got yours, bud. I'm gonna pull the list off screen though. So if you need like a screenshot or jot down what divisions you've got, do it now because like I said, I'm gonna pull that down so we can open Garrett's box. All right. Garrett, you want to wait till they're done? Okay, we can do that. We'll put them off to the side. There you go. Tell you what, Garrett, I'll put you right here, bud. There you are. All right, well, in that case, guys, any trade action? I'm not seeing anything. Here, let me check payments real quick on round 4. Terry, I got your 2. Gabe, I've got yours. Justin, you were on credit, so yours is good. And then William Wolf, I've got yours. I gotta log back in. And then Ryan Powell, I got you too, bud. All right, so round 4 is all paid up. AL Central for NL East. Blake says, I think I'll do a Percy for my first after Garrett. Remind me of the price. Yep. Blake, it is $249 on the Percy's, bud. Garrett likes the suspense. I like it. It would be the last box of the case because there's 2 boxes left in the case. One of those is going to go to round 4, and then the other one would be there'd be one left. So if you want to do that, Percy. Here, I tell you what, somebody, let's see, Reagan's going to pass on the trade offer. Somebody from the break from round 4, Terry, Justin, William, Gabe, Ryan. One of you guys tell me, you guys want the top box or the bottom box? Let's see what's left. Blake, I'm gonna let them choose since they've already closed it, and then you'd have last box available, bud. Yeah, if you want to shoot that over, totally cool. And I'm seeing, make sure it's what I got on my phone. 1 top box, good. Okay, top box will go to round 4. So Blake, that last box, that bottom one, is last box of the case. All right, so that is for round 4. And then, sounds good, Garrett. We can do that. All right, let's go ahead and crack 4. Sorry, 3. Crack 3. 4's next. All right, 3, here we go. I don't know why I'm putting it there. There, that's what I was trying to do. Round 3. Again, this is William with AL Central, Matthew Austin AL East, Reagan Peterson NL East, Cesar Laguna AL West, Reagan Peterson NL West, William Wolf NL Central. Smoking cigs like a Tasmanian monkey. That's awesome. That's awesome. Suspense up. All right, come on, man. Come on. I love it that they don't just limit it to like one headliner per case. It's, I would say probably most cases are going to have one, but dude, we did like, I think I did 7 or 8 cases of Series 1. I had one case that had one headliner in it. Now, again, like, dude, we beat the odds on that, but I had as many with 3 as I did with 1. Come on. All right, what do we got in this one? Youthquake, Jackson Holiday to 50. So a short print, 6 of 50. AL East is going to be Matthew Austin. Matthew Austin, Jackson Holiday to 50 on the Youthquake. Here we go. Nice one, bud. Big rookie. We'll take it. So 3 to Matthew Austin, and then that means I got packs for... Let's see, I've got William with 2 packs. I've got Reagan with 2 packs. Caesar with 1 pack. So, again, same deal, guys. If you want randoms, just tell me. If you want to choose the pack number, let me know that as well. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9 packs left. We'll jump into... We may have to jump into a fresh box on the next one. I'll make sure... Yeah, if we don't have enough to do the next round, we'll cut the fresh box as it's needed. Reagan, Caesar, both going random. It's a tough way to do it, man. The only other way I can do these is if I put them in, like if I add it to like a Bowman Chrome, where okay, fine, like everybody will get cards, a few people will get some multiples, but I mean it's going to be expensive because it's going to be 2 boxes. It's going to end up being like 70 a spot or something. Let's see, on like probably 3 teams instead of 5. So Caesar, and then let's see. All right, let's see. Reagan's good for random. Caesar, okay, everybody's good for random. Perfect, nice and easy. All right, so Reagan, I'm going to grab 2 out the middle. Reagan, here we go. Paper. Rookie of the Year favorites, Pete Car Armstrong. Samuel Zavala on color. 53 out of 150. Blu-ray wave. Abimelech Ortiz first and Jackson Merrill. Yeah, we should be able to, for sure. Yeah, we can RCR that one, bud. I've had multiple raw cards come out of Multiverse that we have graded and have gemmed. Like honestly, the rates are about the same as out of packs. I've talked to them about that. They told me, they said they don't want to put every single raw card in the set through the raw card review. They want to sprinkle some raw cards in there to kind of like show off the raw cards, but they're not trying to make every one of them a raw card review. I figured that they would. If I was putting this, probably how I would do it. But they're not wanting to like force like every raw card on there to be an RCR. They want there to be a little bit of just a little bit of everything, which is kind of the idea behind the Multiverse. A little bit of everything. That's kind of the idea, is that it could be raw, it could be RCR'd, it could be a rare slab, a PSA, a Beckett. Just everything's fair game. All right, Reagan, here's your other one. But yeah, I do got you for that RCR, Matthew. Ellie, rookie on the paper. Felon Celestin, that's 1 per box on the mini diamond. It's unnumbered, but mini diamond. And Blake Mitchell, Cole Foster. So that was Reagan. And then, let's see, do I already have a bag? I do not. So Matthew Austin, I got you for one coming up. My marker, there it is. Actually, no. Sorry, I got Caesar. Sorry, Caesar, I'm going to cross that on your bag. I got Caesar for one. Again, grab one out the middle. Dude, I had to jack this all up. There, Caesar. Ryan Lasko. Carlos Silva first and Tamar Johnson. And then I got two for William. All right, William Wolf. Just going to grab, again, out the middle. Good, bud. Good luck, bud. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Trying to get rare to overtake PSA. Yeah, it's $9 on the RCR. Yep. Sounds good, bud. $61 on the top 100, Aiden Miller. George Lombard, first paper. Let's leave that. Elijah Green. Ben Williamson first and Marcelo Mayer. And then William, here's your other pack, bud. $84 on the top 100, Lazaro Montes. Robert Calaz first and Davison Gutierrez. All right, William. All right. Perfect. All right, so here, let me just real quick go verify this next one. Payments for those are good. Who was it? Let's see. Who was that last one? Blake. Just go double check you, Blake. There he is. Got him. All right. So, Blake, you're going to get that bottom box. And then this one's going to round 4, which is just closed. So let me get a fresh list up. And that is going to finish off the case. So this will be live fill number 4. 5 randoms. And then copy that list one more time. Got him. All right. I'm going to pull this on screen. And then, Blake, are you good? Okay, let's see. Can I look at what's left? Yeah. So what? We're not the only ones that are going to be breaking it. Like, Rare sells these to card shops. They sell these to breakers. They actually sell them to distributors. So they kind of get all over the country. I've had people message me like, "Hey man, I actually saw those in my LCS," which I love hearing that. It's really cool to hear that. But yeah, we don't know what all's been pulled. Like, somebody was asking me the other day if we know where the who pulled the debut patch for the I forget who the player was. There was a Rockies debut patch in Series 1. We never saw it in the places that I knew that were breaking. Like, I never saw it come out. Somebody pulled it somewhere, either that or it's still sitting on a card shop shelf somewhere. But yeah, there's no way to know what's been pulled. We only know what we pull out of there, which is just going to be a portion of it. But yes, you can do, let's see, let me get the list. Hold on. That's the, there it is. There we go. There's the link for the checklist. I'm hoping that shows up. I don't know why. Sometimes my, like when I comment, like it'll show the ones that I pin. Here, let me unpin. And then pin the, here you go. I'm just going to pin the checklist. There you go. That's, the checklist is now pinned, so it should show there. But yeah, that's where you can go to see like the full checklist, everything that's on it. All right, here is the random. Best of luck, guys. I got Terry James in spot 1, Justin Gray's in 2, William Wolf's in 3, Gabe Newstadt's in 4, Ryan Powell's in 5, Terry James is in 6. When you miss, could you? Yeah, I can send you a pic of the Vlad Senior. I'll do it right now, actually. Like as soon as we get the random done, I'll send it to you because I'll forget. So yeah, I'll get you here in 1 second. Let's see, and then here's the random. So this is going to be for number 4. 5 times on the randomizer: AL East, AL West, AL Central, NL East, NL West, NL Central. We're going 5 times on the randomizer. Once the list has been randomized 5 times, I'm going to copy and paste the list, drop it next to your names, and then whatever division you have next to your name, that's the division you'll have for the break. We'll give you a quick trade window while we rip Blake's box, and then right after we do Blake's, we will go live, or we'll go live. We'll go ahead and cut the box, and then we'll hit Garrett's here at the end. All right, good luck, guys. Here we go. 5 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then last spin, there's 5. Williams calling for Harper. Let's see it. Copy in. And pasting. All right. So Terry James with the NL West, Justin Gray with the AL Central, William Wolf with the NL East. AL West going to Gabe Newstadt, Ryan Powell with the NL Central, and then Terry James with the AL East. So I'll give you guys just a few minutes there. Give me 1 second. Be right back. I'm going to go grab another box. We have 4 packs left. If we end up getting a bonus card in there and 2 people end up getting a card, I won't need to cut a fresh box, because we'll have 2 teams that hit and 4 that don't. So we'll have the 4 packs for those. But if we don't get an extra, if we just get 1 card in there, I'm going to be 1 pack short. So if that's the case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a fresh box. We'll pull from the fresh box, and then I'll dump these into the new one. Actually, I'll give you guys the choice. If you want to pull from... I can't do that, because then if you guys all ask for this one, I don't know if the auto's in here or not. I don't know if it was already pulled or not. It might not be on this list or on this batch. So... you know what? I'll just work these into the new box is what I'll do if I have to get a new box. All right, I'll be right back. Let me go grab a box. Okay. All right, put that down back here. See, NL Central is up for trade. If you need to jot down who you have, do it now. I'm about to pull that off screen. Oh, hang on. Before I do that, Garrett asked for a pic of Vlad. Garrett, I want to send you this now, because like I said, there's a very decent chance I forget that if I don't do it right now. I'll send you a back pick as well. All right. No bites, guess run and get a monster. All right. Here, I tell you what, let's go ahead and well, here, I'm gonna do Blake, you want me to run yours first or you want me to do it after this? You want to keep getting suspense or are you ready? I told you I was gonna run it first, but ended up taking a minute to get that done. So tell me, Blake, if you want me to do yours right now real quick or if you want me to wait till after. Because I'm gonna have to do their pack, so it's gonna take an extra minute for that too. We can go? All right, let's do it. Yeah, I told you I would. All right, Blake, we'll hit yours real quick, and then we're going to break round 4. Good luck, bud. Come on. Looks like, feels like one card. It's a thick one. It's raw. It's thick. Good luck, bud. It is. It's to 50. Dual relic auto Miggy. 33 out of 50. Signature swatches Miguel Cabrera. Dude, sorry about that. I thought I just got that. It kicked right back on. There we go. Miguel Cabrera. Signature swatches. That's out of museum collection. 33 out of 50. Dual relic patch auto. Signature swatches, dual relic auto. There we go. That's out of 23 museum collection. Garrett said it was weird not seeing any tribute. Dude, we've had tribute in every break for, like, since release day. I don't think I've had one without it since release day. Yeah, it has been a staple, each one. There you go, Blake. Miguel Cabrera. Dude, it's a pretty card. Museum collection's nice. It's a nice set. All right, I got 4. This one feels heavier. It might be 2 cards. If it's not 2 cards, it might be a rare. Which there are some good chasers on the rares. Like I said, if I only need to use 4 packs, I'm going to use these 4 packs. If we need to use 5 packs, I'm going to cut this box, and I'm just going to mix these 4 into that one. All right, here we go. This is for round 4. So Terry with the NL West, Justin Gray, AL Central, William Wolf, NL East, Gabe Neustadt, AL West, Ryan Powell, NL Central, and Terry James, AL East. It's a rare slab. It's not 2 cards. It is a rare slab. So I will cut into that box. Like I said, we'll dump these into that pack. We'll mix them up a little bit, and then we'll pull from there. All right, best of luck, guys. I used to be able to tell immediately if it was a rare slab, but when they started mixing in like bonus cards, it's a lot of times that you think it's a rare, and then you pull it out, and it's actually a bonus. Let's see who's got them. And William Wolf. Oh, dude, that's nice. Pete Alonso to 25. Dude, let's go. Pete Alonso orange. That's from 2022. Topps Finest. On-card auto, 16 of 25. Rare edition 9 with a 9 auto grade. That's pretty. Polar Bear to 25 on the orange color match. I like them without the. I like to take the bumpers off. They're great for shipping. I'll definitely put it on there. But yeah, they pop off easy. So Pete Alonso, and that one is NL East William Wolf. So hold off. Like I said, we'll cut the box. We'll dump these in on the very slim chance that we get a pearl pack out of that. We'll dump that in. Yeah, we'll dump it into a break. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Okay, dude, I was worried. I was kind of worried we were going to get a pearl. That was going to complicate things a little. All right. And then what we'll do is we'll just stick one in each one. Stick one there. Stick one there. One there. And then we'll shuffle each side up. If you can follow the queen here, you deserve it. All right. So I've got Terry, I've got you with 2 packs. I've got Justin Gray with a pack. I've got Gabe Newstat with a pack and Ryan Powell with a pack. So yeah, let me know your pack numbers. And then Garrett, you are up next, bud. Ryan Powell's good with a random. Gabe Newstat. Justin Gray. Terry, Justin. William got the card. Gabe. Ryan. Terry. Got him. All right. And we said Justin's going to take a random. Terry's good with random. Gabe is good with random. And then Ryan's good with random. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All randoms. All right, we'll just go down the line. Terry, I got you with 2 of them, so we'll start. We'll get yours first. Terry, take one from the middle, each side. Come on. Good luck, bud. Let's get somebody a redemption hit here. Rising Infernos, George Lombard. That's 1 per box on those. Johnny Farmello and Josu DePaula. And then pack number 2. Rookie of the Year favorites, Junior Caminero. Let's leave that one up as well. Anthony Skull first and Homer Bush Jr. Not too much in those. All right, Ryan. Actually, here. I'm going to go down. I told you I'd go in order. Justin, I got you up next. Justin Gray's next. $52 on the top 100. Spencer Jones. Colt Emerson. Jackson Holiday. Justin was for 1. And then Gabe, you're up next. Prospect Power Up, Wyatt Langford. Enrique Bradfield, Justin Crawford. All right, Ryan, got you for this last one, bud. Come on. Prospect power-up, Aiden Miller. Sebastian Walcott and Roderick Arias. All right, nothing too wild there. All right, a bunch of base packs. The Bowman packs were a little tough tonight. All right, we got one more. Oh, Logan Gilbert's out, injury related. No bueno. That sucks. All right. Garrett, I got you up, man. Last one of the case. Best of luck, bud. If anybody else wants to pick any up as like a Percy, it would be from a fresh case. So let me know if you want. I can go grab some. What I'll do is I'll grab a few cases, and you guys can pick the case and the box out of it. All right, this one is. This might be 2. This is 2. So 2 cards in this one. All right, good luck, bud. Which one? I think the bonus is typically in the back, so let's grab that one first. Ezekiel Tovar, rookie auto. Like I said, you got 2 cards here. That's one of them. I believe that's the bonus. That's to 50. 40 out of 50. Ezekiel Tovar on the rookie auto for the Rocks. And then, is that who I think it is? Dude. How about a Trout auto to 10? Let's go. Wow, Garrett, nice hit. That should be a headliner. Dude, he said he wanted to sweat it. Said he wanted to sweat it. Nice one. 7 of 10 from 5-star. Field access from 24 5-star. Mike Trout on-card auto. Dude, nice hit. Absolutely, bud. Phil, you want to grab a fresh one on a fresh case? We can do it, man. Wow, so that's, I mean, surely that's a headliner. That would be a case with 2. Here, let me double check. I want to see if the was the Goldie, or not Goldie, Pete Alonso, was Pete Alonso a headliner? It was not. Pete Alonso was not a headliner. There is a Pete Alonso headliner, but it's not that one. It's Alonso Piazza to 5. The Mike Trout, though, I'll bet you that's one. There's a bunch of Trouts in this one. Where are we at? Yeah, there it is. That is on the headliner list. No, wait. It's not. No, there's 2 Trouts on the headliners. There's a Trout to 75 headliner. That's not a headliner. There is a Trout to 10 auto, but it's that one. Let me see. Up top, they've got some of the bigger ones. Is it up here? Hang on. There's another Trout, but it's a rookie. Wow. Dude, yeah, there's Angels are loaded in this one. Mike Trout to 10. Not a headliner, though. So that was a 1 headliner box. 1 headliner case. Dude, you know what's funny? I wrote your name out to put on there, and I guess I forgot I wrote it. I ended up writing it twice, and you ended up needing it twice. So, whew. 1 headliner came out of that case, Gabe. That I can't believe the Trout was not a headliner. But I mean, I'm looking at the headliner list. They've got like the top 2 rows are like the really big ones. And there is a Trout on there. It's a pristine 10. And then from there, they're in alphabetical order after that. And so you go down to the M's, and there is a Trout patch auto to 10, a nasty one actually. And then next row, there is another Trout auto from Cosmic. Raw card review, 10/10 from Cosmic, but then it jumps into like 3 Skeenses. So yeah, somehow that's not a headliner. Ray says, gotta get one. Yeah. I'm gonna go grab a. Let me do this. I'm gonna grab a fresh case. I'll let you guys pick the case. I'll grab a few cases. I mean, I can only crack one at a time. Let me get these off real fast. Dude, that was nuts. All right, be right back. Give me just 1 minute. They're $2.49 for Percy's. If you guys want to pick them up, like I said, I guess as many as you guys want to run. So, give me 1 minute. I'm just gonna go grab a couple cases real fast. Hang tight. Who got the Lawrence Butler? Jason's asking. I think that was in the main break. That would have been. Hold on. Lee Saniga got the Lawrence Butler. 1 second, guys. Be right back. All right, sorry guys, they're gonna be right back. Yeah, I think I forgot about the Lawrence Butler. We did confirm that when we were live. Yeah, my bad on that one. God, why I have to get back into cards? There were 2 headliners in that one. I forgot about. We did pull that Lawrence Butler. We caught it during the live. Wait, was that? Yeah, we pulled the Lawrence Butler and the Vlad. Those were the 2 headliners that we got. The Vlad to 10 and the Lawrence Butler to 50. I think we caught that during the live. I might not have. I can't remember if I checked that or not. I think we checked it. I can't remember. All right, but no, the Trout was so. Dude, that's wild. That's a good case. Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right. Hang tight. So we had. Who was the first person to grab a random? I think it was Phil. So I've got Phil Kosmala. Grabbing one. And then we had Garrett. And then Reagan. And Reagan, yeah, it's 249. 2 on top of the 1, so 3 total. So Phil going to grab 2 more. 2 on top of the 1, so Phil with 2 more. Okay. All right, so Phil was my first claim. So Phil, I'm going to let you choose the case, bud. Let me put these off to the side. In this space. All right. Phil, I'm going to grab... I'm going to grab 3 cases. There's case 1. Case 2. And case 3. I know that's a little in your face. They are 3 cases. Let me know if you want left, middle, or right. 3. Right case. 1, 2. This case right here, right? That's the one. All right. Here, let me get in here and verify some payments here real quick. All right, Garrett, I got you, bud. Okay, Phil, I got you for that first one. Do me a favor, guys. Make sure if y'all are sending PayPal that it comes friends and family. So that gold 188, that's especially on these, like, dude, those fees are going to be significant. So let's, again, make sure those are coming in friends and family. If it's going PayPal, that's fine. Sorry, if it's going Venmo, it's fine. Normal Venmo's fine. But if it's coming PayPal, gold 188. I normally have that pinned. I had it pinned. I took the pin down to put in the, what's it called? The checklist. If you need me to drop the gold 188, just let me know, okay? I will gladly put another one down. All right, Reagan, I've got yours. Okay, and then Phil, I got your other 2. Perfect, we're good. So I've got Phil for 3, Garrett for 1, Reagan for 1. All right, let me get these other ones down. Let me see. All right. There's my case. Okay. And then let's say for the numbers, do me a favor, Phil, let me get one number from you first, 1 through 12. I'm gonna let you guys pick them in order that you guys claimed. So I'm gonna get a number from Phil, then a number from Garrett, then a number from Reagan, and then 2 more from Phil. We're gonna take them out same order they went in. There we go, just like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, Phil's grabbing number 3. Phil with number 3, and then Garrett, let me get one from you. Garrett's taking 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Reagan, 1 from you. 3 and 8 are claimed. Give me one number from you, Reagan. Should I put together a huge break one night for ball or something like 300 to 400 spot? Dude, I've had a couple people ask for that. The ones that have asked aren't really breaking much with me right now, so I am not opposed to that though. As a PYT or a random team, that's the question. Because as a PYT, the big teams are going to be a lot. Now the problem is like the cheaper teams are still going to be pretty high. 10, so 1 through 6, 7, 8, 9, 10's this one here. All right, Phil, 2 more. If we did it, see, I don't know. Would you guys want to do that as a random? If I went something like bigger? I mean, if it was double what it is now, which would be a big break, you'd be looking at, which we could definitely do, and we've got some big boxes. If we doubled it though, I mean, you figure the expensive teams would be like in the 400 to 500 range, and then the problem is that you're gonna have like, you know, the Rockies are gonna be like $70. That might be tough. That might be a tough sell on the smaller teams. Phil's going to grab 1 and 6. So there's 1. Put it here. 1. We're skipping 2. Phil got 3. Skipping 4. Skipping 5. Phil grabs 6. Skipping 7. Garrett with 8. Skipping 9, Reagan with 10. There's 11 and 12. All right, right there. Let me see what I can work up on that. I'm open to that. I bet you we could figure something out there. All right. Yeah, definitely no retail on a break like that. Yeah, I mean, you figure if it's 6 spots in the 500 to 700 range, it's going to be a little bit bigger than what we do now. Well, I guess depending on if it's closer to the 5 or the 7. Even at 500, it would be a little bit bigger than what we do right now. At 700, it would be quite a bit bigger. Like if you add up all the spots, which is easy enough to do, the breaks typically come out to be like 2,800-ish, give or take, like $100. So you figure, yeah, six at 600 would end up being like 3,600. So it'd be a little bit more. We could get a little bigger break in. It'd be like what we normally put in, plus like another Topps Chrome Jumbo or a Bowman Draft Jumbo or something like that. Or, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll just see if I can get something in. All right, let's do it, guys. Let's go. I tell you what, Phil, how about if I go, let's do one of Phil's, and then Reagan, and then one of Phil's, and then Garrett, and then one of Phil's. How's that work? We'll lace you in there. And that should be pretty close to in order they were claimed, too. Yeah, I might have to restock up. Garrett wants to go last. All right, we'll save you for last. Tell you what, here let's go Reagan, and then we'll do Phil's 3, and then Garrett's. How about that? Let's see. Phil, all right. Phil wants to go last. Phil did pick him last. He's got 3 of them in here. Garrett, let's let Phil go last on this. Was that cool, bud? All right. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get this autofocus off. All right. Reagan, I'm going to pop yours first. There we go. Good luck, Reagan. Here we go. Reagan's like, I'm going to come in here and knock the headliner out right off the bat. All right, this one's raw, which we've already seen. Raw does not necessarily mean not good. Plenty of raw chasers. It's thick. Dude, it's really thick. That's a thick card. Ooh, it's from Dynasty. What's in here from Dynasty? Patch auto. Freddie Freeman to 10. Let's go. I'm dropping one for that. Freddie Freeman, 9 of 10. Patch auto out of Dynasty. Nice hit, Reagan. That is nasty. That's from 23 Dynasty. Dynastic Data. That's nasty. 2-color patch. Piece of stitching. Dude, let's go. Let's go. Let me see. I gotta check that. So by the time we got through the end of the first batch, I knew what the headliners were, what they were. That is a headliner. There we go. That's the headliner list. So we got one. We had 2 in the last case. All right. I'll tell you what, let's do Phil, I'm going to do 2 of yours, and then we'll do Garrett, and then we'll finish up with your last one. How about that? Yeah, no, Reagan, that is a headliner. Yeah, dude, I was thinking the same thing. I was pretty sure that was. I wanted to check that. All right, Phil, here we go. Here's your first one, bud. All right, first up. We got Leo DeVries, green, on-card auto. That's from Bowman's Best. That's to 99. 54 out of 99. Top international prospect in that 24 class. Leo DeVries, on-card from 24 Bowman's Best. That's a freshman. That's new. Again, that was the chaser out of that international class. Bowman Chrome, he's your top guy. There we go. Let me see what I can find on that. I might have to hit some of the shops up and see if I can pick up a few boxes, or I don't know, maybe I can go online and pick up a few. Yeah, they're tough. I don't have those on hand, so I'm gonna have to go out and find those, and it's not as easy as it used to be. You used to be able to just get whatever you wanted, but I don't want to get it at retail, because then I got to charge over retail. I want to make sure I get a good price for you guys. All right, Phil with the DeVries. All right, next up. I'll see if I can get it, though. I will try. All right, Phil, this is your second. I'm going to save your last one for the last. All right, Phil, this is your number 2. Yeah, the shop I usually go to, there's 2 shops that I usually go to around here, and I know neither one of them have it. But there is a third where I know they're going to want to charge retail. All right, I got a slab. And that is, Marcelo Mayer from 2021 Bowman Draft. One of the better prospects. So a top prospect for Boston. That's to 250. PSA 9, that's that class of 2021. Class of 2021 auto, 126 out of 250. Marcelo Mayer from Bowman Draft. PSA 9. There we go. Good prospect. Out of draft. All right. Let's see who I got next. Dude was 5 and 5 the other night. 2 homers. Hit for the cycle. Nice. Is that DeVries you're talking about? I'm guessing. Dude, they say he's going to be a stud. Real high prospect. He's already really high on the top 100. Forget where, but he's high for his age. He's young. Garrett, this one's you, bud. Good luck, Garrett. I got another 2 for you. It went well last time. It was a good sign last time. Let's see if we can do it again. All right, let's get the back card out first. I think this is going to be the bonus, and that is Brian Reynolds. Yeah, it should be the bonus. Brian Reynolds auto. That is on card, and it is to 50, 2 out of 50. Brian Reynolds auto. There's your bonus hit, and then what is the pull? Oh, Jung-Hoo Lee from Triple Threads. That's to 199, rookie auto, 121 out of 199. That'd be a box we'd put in that break for sure. I actually have one Triple Threads box left, so that would for sure go in that break. 24 Triple Threads, Jung-Hoo Lee, rookie auto to 199. There we go. Yeah, 18. It is crazy. Those international prospects, man, they are lottery tickets. You're getting them so young. All right, I got one left. Phil, good luck, bud. Come on, man. Let me get another headliner. We got one quick on this case. Come on, come on. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna have these in the. I'm gonna have these in all the breaks. I mean, I'll do for 250. There's not much else I can put in the break at 250. 250 is less than the 24 than a 24 Bowman. A 24 Bowman hobby, I think those retail for like 275 to 300. I think 23 Topps Chrome hobby is like 275. Like it's a good price point. I know it's not a ton of cards, but like, dude, they're good hits with great ceilings. All right. Phil, we got Jackson Chourio to 75, rookie auto from Pristine. Still with the Pristine seal. So yeah, that one is factory sealed. Jackson Chourio, as was that Dynasty, by the way. Jackson Chourio blue, 37 out of 75. Pristine auto. Let me double check. Come on, refresh. And you know what? That is a headliner. There it is. Yep, Jason saying too, headliner. Yeah, Blake, let me know, bud. Here, this is what's left from the case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 left in this one. So yeah, Chourio. Nice hit, bud. Nice hit. So on the RCR, Phil, if you want, what I can do is I can ask the graders to RCR this one through the slab because it's factory sealed. I don't want to cut that and there be there's an issue that they could have, told without opening it. So do you want me to give a min grade for this and say, listen, if it's not going to be at least this, just leave it sealed? Yeah, let me know. Like if it's obviously if it's a 10, you're good with them cutting it and doing a raw card review on it. If it's going to 9, would you rather leave it in the Pristine seal or would you rather have an RCR 9? Let me know. I'm going to put RCR. I'm going to put min grade. Okay, so mid grade 10. If it's not going to 10, you'd rather them just leave it sealed, right? Okay. There is a chance they could look at it and think, okay, looks good. No reason to think it's not going to 10. And then they, until they open it up and really look at it close, they may not be able to tell for sure. But I will tell them that if they know it's not going to 10, don't open it up. If it looks like it's going to 10, go ahead and open it, and then go ahead and give it the raw card. But like I said, they're usually pretty good about that. Every once in a while, they're like, man, we didn't see it. Like you couldn't tell until you popped it open. Maybe the label's covering something, or whatever reason. But if they're opening, it's because it's got a shot at least. So, all right, and Blake's going one more. You got it, bud. We can do it. Yeah, just keep using that gold 188. I'll go verify that real quick, Blake, and let you pick your box, bud. Go with a random? All right, well, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna give you 3. Anytime I'm picking, I'm gonna go 3 if I can. It worked for Garrett last time. Perfect. Let's see. We'll go ahead and pull the box. All right, got the payment. We're good. All right, bud. Best of luck. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Got a slab. Generally a good thing. Feels like a PSA. It is a PSA. All right, we'll see it. Good luck, bud. And, ooh, first Bowman auto, Evan Carter. That's out of 2020 Bowman draft, which, again, that's what we built the room on. Dude, sorry about that. I see it getting fuzzy. Here we go. Evan Carter, 2020 Bowman draft auto, first Bowman, PSA 9. These were really, really tough grades. Centering was a big issue with the set. It's not bad. It's a little thick on the right, not bad. It's a little thick on the right, a little thick on the top. That's my guess is it probably got it on centering. We saw these get rough grades because of centering. So 9's actually not bad. 680, good price for 25 tribute. Yeah, that's not a bad price at all. Last I looked, I haven't looked since we put it in the break last, because I tend to price it all out as we put them in. RCR DeVries, you got it, bud. Here, grab it. There we go, bud. I said, Blake. All right, DeVries for an RCR, you got it, dude. Yeah, dude, it's moved around a little bit. It's weird. It started high, it came low, it went back high again. What's blowout out on that right now? That feels like a pretty good price. Yeah, appreciate you letting me cut it for you, Blake. If anybody else wants to cut any, let me know. The chute is empty. We are cleared through. We are half through that case. Here, let me see. I do think that's a good price though. eBay, they were going pretty low. eBay, they were going for like 700 on release day. I remember that. Dude, I think that's a good number. What is 2025 tribute? Yeah, dude, they're 775 on blowout right now. 680, if 680 is out the door with no tax, that's not bad. Probably healthy, Gary. Ready to go one more? You got it. We can do it. All right, Reagan, got it. Let me know which number you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 again. I like it. I like it. 1, 2. There's 3. All right, good luck. Come on. Come on. Give me a big one here. I love the transparency that they do. I know it's a lot of work getting everything scanned in and getting it all organized, but I mean, like, dude, it is such a nice thing from a repack to not have to just blindly wonder what's in them. Can see the floor, not just the ceiling. All right, good luck. Come on, come on. Let's see. It is a 10. So Tovar to 99. So Rockies. Rookie auto on card. That's out of Platinum. 2023 Platinum Ezekiel Tovar. Not a bad one for the Rockies. Definitely not a headliner, but not a bad little hit. So that is the, what is that? Auto Platinum Toil, cream and blue. I'm not sure what that one was short for, but 40 out of 99 out of Topps Chrome Platinum. Tovar. It's Tovar, actually, but I've said Tovar so many times, it just doesn't sound right otherwise. Appreciate you letting me cut that one for you, Reagan. All right, what are we down to? Down to 5. Like I said, all of these will go out after the weekend. Like, these will be part of the shipping cycle this upcoming week. So anything you guys got into this week, starting Monday up through today, everything will all be consolidated down, shipped out. Like I said, we'll sort it all Monday, we'll label it all Tuesday, and then we'll drop everything off on Wednesday. Not bad, but not a Freddy. Yeah, the Freddy was that's a tough one to follow. That was a nice card. Where is that card? Dude, that Freddy's nasty. He's got such a good auto. He's got such a nice auto. And that's a sealed Dynasty. They're thick cards. I couldn't do anything with that anyway. What is that? Is it number? No, it doesn't. Sometimes they'll have the size of the one touch etched on it. That's got to be at least a 180. Dynasty's such a nice set. I'd love to get my hands on some. I will try. If I see it out there and it's even a halfway decent price, I will get it for you guys. Yeah, Garrett. Listen, if you cover the goods and services, that's totally fine, man. Here, I'll even calculate it for you. So it would be 249 divided by 0.97, 3%. So it'd be like 256.70. So you round it 257. 257 will cover the fee. 257 times 0.97. Yeah. Yeah, 257 will do it. I mean, I appreciate it. 260 will work too. Thank you, bud. Let me know which number you like. All right, Jason says he'll eat the goods and service fees. So, yeah, $249 flat. There we go. Good man, good man. All right, let's see. Let me just refresh. Gotcha, bud. Thank you, man. All right, Gary, let me get a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one you like? There we go. Jason, he's got some RCRs. I'll knock. So Garrett, we got 2 RCRs. Can't die with it. Fair enough, man. We got 2 RCRs for you though. Appreciate you, bud. Going 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5 on the bottom. We all are, man. Definitely all pulling for you. Dude, I want to see you guys hit nukes. All right, come on. Come on. It's a little heavier. I can't tell if it's a bonus or if it's a rare, or it might just be a thick card. It is. I think it's just a thicker one. It is a slab. Might be two slabs when they're stacked together. Nope, it's just a thick one. It's a Beckett. That's what it is. All right, it's a gem. It's a 9.5. I have no idea. Let's just see it. Come on. Pete Crow Armstrong, 2020 Bowman's Best. That would have been his first season. Matter of fact, that came out. That's like the second product he had, because he was in 2020 Bowman draft. See, he's as a Met. Pete. Sorry, yeah. I think he's. I can't remember if it was Mets or Cubs to start off with, but yeah, this would have been 2020 Bowman's Best. It would have been right after 2020 Bowman draft. So Pete Crow Armstrong, yeah, he was a Met from draft. That's right. And that's a best of 2020 auto. 9.5. That is a true gem. So you got a 10 on the centering. The rest are 9.5s with the 10 auto grade. No number. Refractor auto. There we go. Nice. Very nice, bud. Phil, you want to go one more, bud? I got you. What was the color on Churio? I believe that was a blue. Let me see. Yeah, that was blue. Blue to 75. The numbers are a little different on Pristine because I don't think anything in Pristine's over 99 or 150. Can't remember, but the numbers are all a little different because they don't do high numbered stuff out of that set. All right. So Phil, let me know 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let me know which one you like. Going 3. One more for you also. Okay, sounds good, bud. I got you. Phil going 1, 2. There is 3. That's going to put us down to 2 left on the case. The PSA 10's 1,000. No kidding. Dude, fingers crossed, man. I hope you get it. Like I said, that one is untouched. All right, Phil, here we go. Good luck, bud. Come on. Come on. Give me something big here. Let's go out with a bang on this case. All right, I got raw, which we've seen plenty of big raw cards. Come on, come on, come on. I like this hit. Walker Jenkins, first Bowman auto. Already reared up, 10-10. Walker Jenkins, so this would have been one of the chasers out of 24 Bowman. One of the, probably the number 2 chaser in that one, just behind Dylan Cruz. So Walker Jenkins on card. Good time for him too, man. He's gonna be on the rise. He was there was a lot of hype around him coming into the into spring training. One of the better prospects coming in. Walker Jenkins, 10-10. Nice pull, bud. I'm working overtime. Maybe except for not working this weekend. Oh, it's funny. Shuffle them up. Pick the one on top. You got it, bud. All right. Shuffle them up. And on top. There it is. Let me get in here real fast. All right, got him. And Reagan wants the last two. You got it. We can do that. All right, Reagan, last two are yours. And Garrett, this one's you, bud. All right. Come on. Come on, man. Sorry, not Garrett. My bad. My bad, Garrett. Wait a minute. Whoa, hold on. Okay, we're good. We're good. I thought I was opening the wrong person's. I just forgot to. I had Phil written down. I forgot to put it on the Walker Jenkins. That's all it was. My bad. All right, this is Garrett. We're good. I just got to write your name on a sticker. That's all. All right, Garrett, come on. Yeah. No. We're good. Yeah, Phil. Yeah. Hold on. Backing up. Phil, you got the Walker Jenkins? Yeah, we just cracked this one. This was the last one we just did. That was that box 3 you picked. I had just forgot to take the sticker off and put it on there. I'd written it down before we went. And when I was opening this box, I looked down and saw your name on here. That's what was kind of throwing me off. I just had forgot to put the sticker on. That's all. Yeah, no, you got the Walker Jenkins, bud. And then Garrett, I just saw your comment to open yours last. I've already got it out of the plastic. Do you want me to hold it? And Reagan, do you mind going first and letting him sweat his box? Let's see. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, we can do another case. Dude, I got those other 2 cases right here next to me. You picked one case and we pulled the other 2 down. I got them right here, bud. Dude, these are easy, man. I can sit here and do these all night. This is no problem. All right, so Garrett, that one in the back, I've already got the plastic off of it, but we'll hit that one here in a minute. So Garrett, that is you. And then Reagan, these 2 are you. All right, Reagan, I'm going to start with yours. I said we'll come back to Garrett at the end. All right, we got, it's a little heavy. It's a rare slab. There's some good rares on there. Garrett's throwing in the towel after this one. He's going to hit one more big one and walk away. All right. Well, we don't have to finish the case either. So, I mean, was never intending on, like, needing to finish the case. Well, that's no worries. All right, we got, how about an Ohtani? There we go. 2018 Topps Update Ohtani rookie with a Gem Mint 10 on the rare edition slab. I love these things out of the mag. I will send it with the bumper, but yeah, dude, I like him better without. Let me know what you guys prefer. I thought for sure everybody would agree with me on that. I forget who it was I was arguing with this about, but then like we started getting people's feedback, and a lot of people do like it with the bumper on there. So I think y'all are all crazy, but it's fine. Personal preference. All right, Ohtani. Nothing wrong with an Ohtani rookie. All right, Reagan, there's first one. Second one. Bankers should be calling me at 8 a.m. on a Saturday. What is going on? You've been hacked. Getting the fraudulent notice. All right, Reagan, here's your second one. And then Garrett's sweating back there. Got a raw. It is, Adley. Adley Rutschman on-card auto out of 5-star. That's to 75. 67 out of 75. He's having a lot better year this year. He's looking a lot better. He went through a little spurt last year. 67 of 75 on card on that Aqua from 23 5-star. Oh, it's a rookie. Dude, I thought it was 24. Sorry. Rookie auto, Adley Rutschman from 5-star. There we go. That's a nice hit. Dude, I completely missed the rookie logo there. I was looking for it. I didn't see it. I'm like, oh, it must be 24. No, that's 23. There we go. Rookie auto. Very nice, Reagan. All right, Garrett. Trust me, retired banker, they'll just increase your limit. They're good with it. All right, I'd cut one side. There's the other. All right, Gary. Good luck, bud. It's a slab. Feels like PSA, I do believe. Come on. Come on. We got Lou Bob on a dime. PSA 10, 2021. That would have been a second year. Luis Robert. Auto gold to 50. 9 out of 50. PSA 10 from 2021 Topps Chrome Black. Topps Chrome Black is a tough set to gem. I know in 22 and in 23 they had all these issues on the back surface. I'm not sure how 21 was like in general, because that was, I don't know if we broke 21 Topps Chrome Black, but definitely 22 and 23, and I would assume 21. There was all kinds of issues on back, so the pop counts are a little low on that set. So we'll take that gem. 9 out of 50. PSA 10 Lou Bob Gold Topps Chrome Black auto. Nice hit, dude. Nice hit. All right. Yeah, I've got Phil. You mentioned doing another one. I've got another case. Phil gets White Sox a bunch. I don't know if he PCs them or not. Phil, what do you PC White Sox? I know he's a Nats guy. All right, up to you guys. I mean, I'm here or I'm gone. Appreciate it, Reagan. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for letting me pull those for you. Congrats on the pulls. You got some good ones. That Freddie headline in it, quite literally. All right, last call. Phil, if you want me to crack a case, man, I'm down. If not, I can call it. It's up to you guys. Garrett's going to get some sleep for that fishing trip tomorrow. Catch something big, bud. Phil's out too. All right, sounds good, guys. We can call it there. That's a nice, even 2 cases. So I appreciate you guys letting me cut those for you. Congrats on everybody who hit. That was a fun night, man. Dude, I have been looking forward to this product release for the last like 2 months. So when Series 1 came out, we built a bunch of momentum because we broke a ton of them. I think we broke about it. I don't think it was quite 2 cases. I think we probably did a case and a half on release day for Series 1. But like, dude, we were cranking them out. We were averaging like a case every stream for a minute there. It was a lot of fun. And then when we stopped breaking it, we ran out. And so they were building Series 2. And now we've got a bunch of people in the breaks that weren't here for Series 1. So we're having to kind of relearn, like, dude, it's a fun repack. So we'll, like I said, we'll have these in. I know Trent's going to have them as well. I don't know if he's got them yet, but he's going to have them in the breaks also. It's all coming out of the same checklist. There are a lot of other places that are going to be selling them, so we won't know everything that's been pulled. We'll know what we pulled. Yeah, man, let's get back in it. So we'll take the weekend off. I'll start sorting all this stuff on Monday. We'll get a fresh break lined up Monday. So I'm going to try to see if I can get some big stuff. Garrett, Phil, Reagan, we'll see what we can work in on those. But if it takes me a little bit, we'll keep lining up what we got. So cool. Appreciate it, guys. Yep, stay dry on the sailing trip. That's right, man. All right. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. Have some fun. And I will see you guys Monday. Take care.